Hello everybody, Jay here with the Periodic Review, and welcome to Entertainment News. I love that we're getting more Free Guy updates because it's going to be really interesting to see Free Guy 2 because Free Guy 1 just did so well and it was so much fun, very, very entertaining, and it's definitely a watch. 20th Century Studios president Steve Asbell says the Free Guy 2 script is days away from completion. Last year's Free Guy was written by Matt Lieberman and Zach Penn and directed by Sean Levy. The film star Ryan Reynolds is an NPC in a popular online video game who suddenly gains sentience and seeks to better the lives within his digital world and prevent it from being shut down. The film was a tremendous success for 20th Century Studios Disney, pulling in $331 million globally. And I will seriously forever love and enjoy this film. I still feel like I need to give the criticism that they really missed the plot point of the underlying love story that was going on between these two individuals that created a game together. He created this whole world because he cared about this person so much. And I really wish that they presented that a bit better. And I feel like they kind of overshadowed that plot point with Ryan Reynolds and his shenanigans. That's something I really wish that they had in there. Shortly after it was released, a sequel was put on the board, although no details or specifics were given. It is expected that Reynolds will return along with Levy at the helm, although it's unclear if it's the same writing team or not. Recently, both Reynolds and Levy talked about the sequel moving forward, saying that they will move forward with Free Guy 2 when they felt confident that they have a worthy idea for it. And I honestly think that's really important. I think a lot of the films these days, if you have one that does enough and it brings in enough money, you're just like, oh crap, we got to get a sequel out as quickly as possible. And what sucks about doing it as quickly as possible, you don't always get the best script, the best storytelling, and the best adaptation of those characters going into the second part. With them having the idea to be sure that it's worthy for the next installment of Free Guy, I think this is going to be a really great franchise and maybe even a good trilogy if they continue to keep this mindset. And it now appears that they may have cracked the code for Free Guy 2 as the script is days away from being turned in. Talking to THR, 20th Century Studios president Steve Asbell said that they are awaiting a script that is days away for the sequel, that it's a fantastic story. Asbell talked about a number of upcoming projects for the Disney-owned division, from Avatar to Planet of the Apes and beyond, mentioning that we have more Free Guy movies coming, which implies not only one new sequel for the franchise, but others to follow. Here's a problem when it comes to these one-and-done films that actually do good and they decide to kind of create a franchise out of it and expand the universe. Several of the great examples from Disney is Pirates of the Caribbean. Going from the first film and into the subsequent sequels, they don't feel like they're from the same universe. It seems like they had different writers, they had different directors, whatever the equation that messed up from that first one. It just is unfortunate that they didn't plan for these kinds of things. I really feel like if they have a good franchise and I feel like they have great characters and people that are going to be involved, they should seriously think about at least coming up with the top level ideas for the subsequent follow-up films, or just create the trilogy and create the scripts and then start from number 1, and if that does good, then do 2 and 3, and that way the canon feels like it's all together and doesn't feel, unfortunately, haphazard. Reynolds and Levy recently re-teamed for the Netflix original sci-fi adventure flick The Adam Project, which is set to debut on March 11th. And so this also has me a little concerned because these projects are so tight and so coming out all at the same time. I just really hope that they get all the love and care that they need to create a good IP. But again, I'm really excited for all these new things coming out. It's going to be really, really exciting. With Free Guy making its debut on streaming last month, more and more viewers are discovering it, driving the popularity of the film as well as a strong desire for a sequel. For Disney and 20th Century Studios, the Free Guy franchise is a slam dunk, particularly being as successful as it was, while also being an original property, which allows a wide margin for exploration and expansion. And any sequels or spin-offs that follow will continue to capitalize on the IP, which is ripe for exploration. See, this is, again, how studios kind of drop the ball because they're trying so hard to get ahead of themselves. They're like, okay, now we have a good IP. Now everything is great about this. Let's think about, additional sequels. Let's think about additional spin-offs. And these are the things that seemingly don't work out very well. It just trying to do a spinoff off of the back of a great series, just falling completely short of doing a really good job is just really unfortunate to see. To just try to come up with more interesting, more fairly original, because it seems like everything's been done nowadays, and now it's just trying to get the right people and the right characters and the right backdrop to make things more interesting nowadays. But I don't know, I could be wrong, and I'm sure you guys will let me know. So thank you so much for watching another video, and from my family to yours, good night. Hello everyone, JayReims with the Periodic Review. Today's video is sponsored by viewers like you, so thank you. Hopefully we've earned your subscription today, so don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that damn bell to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a content release. Check out the video links at the end of every video to view our previous content, as well as visit the description section for more links to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and from my family to yours, good night.